weekly vlog. So today is Monday. This is the first day that we're back at university, which is a little bit daunting. I will be honest. I started today nice and easy with one class with German. So that I've at least started. Tomorrow I will be continuing and doing my first English class and my first English seminar. I am currently reading a book, and that is How to Build a Heart by Maria Padian. I don't know how you say that. I did say I would look it up. I must look it up. But I have about 86 pages of that left, which means that tonight I can start the next book, which is actually on my favorite TBR, and that is The Contender by Taran Mataru. I'm so excited for this just because I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park and all of that, so I can't wait to read it. I luckily do not yet have homework, so that is a big positive, but I do have quite a lot to do for my English, but I don't have any of the books, so I'm currently waiting for that order to come in. Hi, so I feel absolutely terrible that I haven't been in conversation with you. Today is Wednesday, it's the 5th. I actually almost forgot now that I actually have a blog tour that I need to write up. This one I feel particularly guilty about if I don't finish, because I actually got sent the physical book, which is beyond amazing, so I need to sort that out. I'll probably end up taking my laptop with me a bit later. But uni has been pretty crazy so far. We've been hitting the ground running, and it's been pretty insane, but we're slowly getting ready and stuff. I've also done my 2 halves for my thing, and now I just gotta do the circles, because you know you gotta do the circles for the prompts. So yeah, I obviously finished How to Build a Heart. I'm currently reading Contender, The Chosen. I'm not very far in. I'm about 10 pages in, so that's like really nothing. I have started listening to The Beauty of Darkness, but I stopped listening to it. I will probably end up listening to it tomorrow because I have a lot of driving to do tomorrow. Welcome back to Potato Me. So today has been a pretty long day. We're currently amidst a storm, which is nice, except that it's an electrical storm, so it's not as great as what it would be usually, because an electrical storm usually trips your power if there are like cables exposed and all those fun stuff. So that's what I'm experiencing right now, and my cat is so scared. Like, there he is. He usually doesn't do this. But anyway, so I've just come back from my pet sitting and all the fun things that I like to do. I am so impressed with my progress in The Beauty of Darkness, the audiobook that I'm currently listening to. I'm halfway with it right now, exactly halfway. I started today with like maybe an hour and a half listened to. I have listened to about 9 hours worth of the book today, so that's great. Obviously I listened to it at a faster speed, so it's not literally 9 hours that I've listened to it. I have kind of the exact same amount left for the I Lied to You. I've read a total of 8 hours. I've listened to a total of 8 hours, which is about 4 hours in real time. It shows you how much walking around, driving, and all of that fun stuff I've been up to. I have pretty much a 9 hours and 20 minutes left for the rest of the audiobook, so hopefully I can get that done over the next couple of days. I start house sitting tomorrow afternoon, but I obviously still have pet sit until Monday morning. My house sitting is just for the weekend, so tomorrow I'm gonna just like prepare. I'm gonna pack some clothes and stuff for the weekend, and I'm gonna be reading. So tomorrow I have to focus a little bit more on my uni books just to get some general understanding of what they are about. But I'm about to go ahead and just jump into Contender, The Chosen. I have read 10 pages, so you know, at least I've started. That is what I'm seeing here, is that at least I have started. Hi, hello. So I have just finished listening to The Beauty of Darkness. I can't believe I finished the trilogy. I have been wanting for months to listen to the trilogy so I can get to Vow of Thieves and the first one, which I can't ever remember what the name is. I've been really excited to continue it, so finish it so I can continue with the sequel series. But I finished it today, and I'm sad my ship didn't happen. I'm very mad about that. But in the grand scheme of things, I guess it's not too bad. Later on today, I will be heading off to my house sitting job because I'm house sitting for the weekend, just for the next 3 days. So I should probably get to some packing because, you know, it's a necessary thing. I need clothes, I need some food, and I also need to go ahead and drop some stuff off at certain places for my mom. But I'm still pet sitting, so this evening I will be back on the roads to continue pet sitting. Wow. It's gonna be a busy weekend. It's gonna be a long weekend, like, no doubt. It might be fun. That's all I have to say, really, is that it might be fun. This weekend I plan to finish Contender, the Contender The Chosen, which I only read 15 pages of last night. I'm very disappointed in myself with that, but I read 15 pages of that, so I read a little bit of that. The next audiobook that I'll be listening to is Escaping Houdini, because that's the next one that I have on, and I want to finish that so I can get to Capturing the Devil. I think about what else I can take with me to read. I'm probably gonna look at the options that I have. Probably take something like River of Royal Blood, or something along those lines. Good morning. It's raining. It's been raining since last night. It did stop for a bit in the middle of the night. I even heard it stop, and then it just, this morning, I guess it was like 1 o'clock or something, it just continued on with a frenzy. You know, rain is good, except when it's a lot. Today I still have to do my pet sitting, so I'll be heading there a bit later. I'll be leaving here about 7:30 to get there and all of that. But for now, I'm just gonna sit, watch maybe some, like a half an episode or so of Sabrina, just because it is like 7 o'clock right now. And then I'll head there. I do plan on listening to Escaping Houdini whilst driving, so that's exciting. I just have to make a pit stop at home just to drop off some bags, and then I'll be continuing on my way. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for Escaping Houdini. I really like the way the narrator tells the story, and I also really enjoy the books in general. I'm really excited to one day reread them as physical books, knowing what the characters sound like thanks to the audiobook. So I'm pretty excited to see how that will happen. Hi, so I am back from my pet sitting. I had to quickly run an errand for my parents, which was to quickly stop by the store, get them some milk, because my dad is back and he guzzles milk like there's no tomorrow. And they needed eggs. My mom wants to make some pancakes because this is pancake weather at our house. We have that tradition where if it rains quite a bit, and especially if it's heavy storms like these where it's non-stop rain, it's pancake weather. But so I had to quickly go and sort that out. But I'm back here and I'm finally turning my bullet journal into pen. I didn't end up filming a plan with me this month just because, I don't know, I'm still trying to get into the groove of using it. I feel like if I wanted to film it, I needed to film it way in advance, and I literally did this on the first day. So I'm just filling it in at this point. I'm also seeing how things are working for me because this is the first time I'm doing a couple of things, like including washi tape in a couple of years, because I haven't used washi tape in a very long time, and I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to see how I feel about it, how I can incorporate it the best into my bullet journal. As you guys know, if you don't, I really like too complex. I'm quite happy with the plain and the simple and the easy to get into and get out to, which is why I don't actually do a lot of doodles beyond the fact that I suck at drawing. So, I mean, if I had the artistic skill, I would, but I also think that sometimes people forget that the bullet journal is supposed to make your life less hazardous, and sometimes it inspires people to use it more if they have some drawings and stuff in it, but it's about practicability for me. and it is not practical for me if I'm sitting here spending 3 hours drawing in my bullet journal. A lot of my effort goes into the first page, so the little introductory page to the month. And this time around I'm using something a bit different because I purchased this stencil. So I'm using this stencil just to make my life easier, more fun. I mean, like, it's so simple, but that's what it looks like. I still have to do all the headings, I have to change everything from pencil to pen. This was my weekly spread. You can't really see it too much because it's in pencil. I was like so excited for the first day, and then after I just flunked on out, but hopefully next week will be a bit better. I like the way this is done. I just didn't do this right. I need Wednesday over there for my brain, and I don't know why I didn't do that originally. But yeah, I also left my charger for my laptop at home, which means I'm kind of sitting here using my laptop, and I'm gonna kill it because I can only get my charger a bit later. I'm also in this really weird mood where it's like so rainy and I'm like, I could sleep now. I'm so tired. This first week has been a week. I'm not gonna lie. I have so much to do and my brain is just like, whoa. But I'm gonna look after myself a bit today, do a little bit of self-care, put on a face mask, just do some fun stuff, I think, and watch some Sabrina because that's what I'm currently watching. I will say, when I originally watched it, when the first season or the first part was released, I was enamored with it, like absolutely enamored, and then I had to stop because of some other reasons. And now that I'm rewatching the first season, I'm like, I don't know how I was so enamored by this. Like, it's not bad, but I can tell, like, I don't know, it's one of those things, I guess. It's been a couple of hours. I finished doing all the planning and updating the reading journal that I got from Fairy Loot, and my bullet journal just wrote all of that in pen. I will tomorrow do the planning for the week because I don't want to do that right now. Obviously I'm supposed to be reading Contender, but I thought, okay, well, I'm not gonna do that just yet. If you don't know, I actually plan on helping myself out a bit. I have been struggling so much with choosing what to read just because there are so many great reads on my shelf, and because I get a lot, I never know where to start. So I have really been enjoying Cody's Wheel of TBR videos, and I have started making it, as I mentioned earlier this week, and I'm currently just finishing off the prompts. There are so far 57 prompts, some of which I have taken straight from her videos, others which I have like thought of as I was sitting here and like, ooh, and then obviously some of them have come up as the thing goes because obviously there's only so much. But so far there are 57 prompts. I'm actually going to be printing out the circles because what I intend to do is I want to put little strips of magnets. I'm going to put that on each of the colors, and then I'm going to also I think laminate the circles, which I'm just making on my computer because I'm a perfectionist and I like having little circles. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach the magnet, and that way I can put it on and off without there being any stains from stuff such as press stick, or I think that's like the best way I could adhere these circles to the wheel without fully damaging it or causing any problems. But it's going to be a bit of a process. I'm hoping to have all of this done and ready for March. Obviously, the middle of the month is this week, which is great because short days, my dear friends, short days. But beyond that, it's still quite a bit to do. So I have to take all of the books that I have on my shelves, which I have not yet read, which is like 400 and something, and put them onto a Goodreads shelf, which I've been needing to do this for a while now. And I know some of them are technically on the shelf, but it's just going to be easier for me to just, when I'm home, take stacks out and do it. Hopefully at the end of this month I can also make a plan to get my shelves, my actual physical shelves going, because I'm in desperate need, dear friends. I'm in desperate need. Once I'm done grabbing, I think I'm like on June last year, so we're getting there. We're getting to the videos. I will then jump into Contender and just read this as far as I can. I do intend to finish it today. I don't think that if I don't finish it today, I don't think I'm going to finish it at all. I feel like it's one of those books. I'm really happy, as I mentioned, with the progress that I'm making with Escaping Houdini. I don't even think I did an update on that. I'm really enjoying it. It is a lot like the previous books, always a serial killer, always, you know, Thomas and, well, Cresswell and Wadsworth. So far we have a new potential human for Audrey, which I know is not going to happen because, you know, Audrey, Rose, and Thomas are endgame. But it's fun seeing the possibility exists that there's another option. So that's currently what I'm up to. It is nearly 2 o'clock right now. I have to leave in about 2 hours to go to my pet sitting, and so I can be back here at a reasonable time because I'll be there from 4:30 to 5:30, get back by 6, feed these doggaroos by 6:30. So today is the thing. I go home tomorrow afternoon. I don't know how late tomorrow, so luckily there's not a lot that I brought with and what I actually made. I might pop past home to grab some pancakes on the way back, just because I really want to do that, and I need to grab my freaking laptop charger because I freaking forgot it this morning when I was supposed to go and collect it. After a day of watching Cody's book corner videos about her wheel of TBR to get as many prompts as I can, I've come to realize she is terrible at shuffling her circles. So I think that's something that I want to be careful of, and I think that if that happens to me when I eventually do this, and if something comes up like repetitively as much as what a lot of the prompts in this have, I think I would remove them, just because I'm looking at my list. There's a list of 73 prompts, and I'm pretty sure hers is quite a stack as well, and a lot of these I've actually gotten from her, so there's about 60, and I'm pretty sure there's many that haven't found their way onto that wheel, and I want to make it as fair as possible. But it is, what time is it? Oh wow, I didn't think it was this late. Hi, so it's been a bit of a minute for sure. I have returned from my pet sitting where the power was off, so I couldn't continue watching Sabrina. I think I'm on like episode 7 now. Not entirely sure. I think I'm about to start 7 or 8, one of the two. I have successfully created these circles for all of the prompts for the wheel of TBR, and I'm 100% like, if I finish it today, I kind of want to spin the wheel for the rest of the month. I'll just like, as a tester, so that it's like I'll do 4 or 5 spins, just because this month is a short month, so I might just do 4 spins, just to get it going, get it rolling, get the ball going, and seeing what fate chooses for me to read, because there are a lot of books that I'm seeing now that I'm like, oh, I have those on my shelves, I should read them. I even updated some of the things on my book catalog, which is just basically all the books I own on my shelf. They don't include ebooks though. I even have a thing on the circles, which is the prompts for ebook, which I'll need to do 2 random number generator things, where one will be for because I became the paper white, it will be for the pages, and then I think there's 8 books on 1 page, and then a random number generator for that, because I can also just do a number, but I'm not about to go count. So yeah, this morning has been pretty slow. I'm kind of hungry though, so I'm probably gonna make some food. It's currently 11 o'clock. I'm not entirely sure when I'll be leaving, so I'm gonna make food, and then I'm going to start cleaning up, just because that needs to start happening. It's just like, I don't make a lot of mess this time around, but it's just collecting all the glasses apparently I left out, and just washing the plate I used and the mugs. I think I might make myself some more coffee. That does sound like a plan to me. But yeah, I'll probably end up editing this video a bit later so that I can go up and I can finally have something go up, because I can't do my February TBR anymore because it's not going to be for the rest of the month. So it will be interesting.